Artificial intelligence. You have heard it on the news, in conversations at work, and probably from friends and family. But what exactly is it? In this lesson, we will demystify this technology in plain language. Here is the simple definition. Artificial intelligence is technology that lets computers perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. Think of it as teaching computers to think, not like humans exactly, but in ways that produce intelligent-seeming results. By the end of this lesson, you will understand what AI actually means, how it differs from the movies, and why it matters to you. So, what kind of tasks are we talking about? Modern AI can understand and generate language, which is how a chatbot writes back to you. It can recognize images and faces in your photos. It can make decisions based on data, learn from experience, and solve complex problems. None of these are simple jobs for a machine. Each one used to be something only a person could do well. When a system can do several of these at once, it starts to feel genuinely intelligent, even though under the hood it is doing something quite different from human thinking. Let us clear up a common misconception. When most people hear AI, they picture robots taking over the world, sentient machines with feelings, or a computer refusing to open the pod bay doors. Reality check. Today's AI is nothing like that. Current AI is very good at specific, narrow tasks, but it cannot truly understand or feel anything. It is a powerful tool, not an autonomous being, and it is completely dependent on human design and on the data we give it. Honestly, modern AI is closer to a very sophisticated calculator than to a thinking being from a film. So, how does this so-called intelligence actually work? Here is a simplified version. First, data goes in. AI systems learn from massive amounts of data, things like text, images, and numbers. Second, they find patterns inside that data. Third, they use those patterns to make predictions or to generate something new. And fourth, they improve over time with more data and more feedback. The key idea is patterns. The system is not memorizing answers, it is learning the shape of the data well enough to handle examples it has never seen before. Here is the example that makes it click. Imagine an AI that identifies cats in photos. To learn the job, it has seen millions of cat images. Over time, it figured out which patterns of shapes, edges, and textures make a picture likely to contain a cat. But here is the surprising part. It does not actually know what a cat is. It has no idea that a cat is a warm, living animal that purrs. It only knows that certain patterns tend to mean cat. That gap between recognizing patterns and truly understanding is the heart of what today's AI is and what it is not. If AI can feel this sudden, here is a surprise. The term was coined back in 1956, so why is everyone talking about it only now? It took a kind of perfect storm. Several things came together at once. Computing power grew enormously, so modern computers are vastly faster than those from decades ago. The internet created huge amounts of training data. Researchers discovered far better ways to train these systems, and serious investment poured into the field. Any one of these alone would not have been enough. Together, they finally made AI powerful enough to be genuinely useful in everyday life. Then came the moment that brought AI to everyone. In late 2022, ChatGPT was released. For the first time, anyone could simply have a natural conversation with an AI, no coding, and no special skills required. It reached 100 million users in about 2 months, one of the fastest adoptions of any application in history. This was not just another tech product. It was a glimpse of a new way of interacting with computers, where you talk to them in plain language and they respond. Since then, the latest models from companies like the makers of ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini have only grown more capable. Here is something you might not realize. You are already using AI every single day, probably without noticing. It is the spam filter and smart reply in your email. It is the customers also bought suggestions when you shop online. It is the recommendations on your streaming and music apps. It is your Maps app predicting traffic, your phone sorting photos by faces, your search engine understanding what you actually meant, and the personalized feed on your social media. AI has been quietly making your digital life smoother for years, long before you could chat with it directly. As you go forward, you will meet two kinds of AI. The first is invisible AI. This works quietly behind the scenes inside products you already use, things like search algorithms, recommendation systems, and fraud detection. You never talk to it directly, it just makes things work better. The second is interactive AI. This is the kind you communicate with directly, like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Siri, and Alexa. This is the new AI that has captured everyone's attention. This course will help you understand both, with a focus on the interactive AI that is changing how we work and live. Let us bring it together. AI is a tool, not a sentient being. It simulates intelligence by learning from data, finding patterns, and making predictions without truly understanding. It feels like it arrived overnight, but really computing power, data, and research finally converged. You are already using it everywhere, and interactive AI is the new frontier that is open to everyone, including you. This was the first lesson of the Free AI Essentials course on FreeAcademy.ai. Keep going to the next lesson, where we explore where AI came from, the fascinating history from early dreams to today's reality.